The warrior approaches. I'm going right now.
Are you holding it?
Yeah, go. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey guys, this is a review of the British 1796 Light Cavalry Saber from Cold Steel. And this particular one I actually got from a parking lot sale. And it was at a very awesome discount price of $100. So this usually goes at the lowest about $200 online. But you know, the kind of like a MSRP or whatever by Cold Steel, I guess, on their website is $399. So yeah, really good, you know, for quarter the price. So that was just the Cold Steel, you know, parking lot sale in Ventura. But let's just get to the makings of this blade, yeah? Alright, so this is 1055 carbon steel. It's got decent handles, not too thick. But this blade, you know, when you hold it, it just feels like it wants to do this. It just wants to cut. Let's see what the point balance is visually. It's about there. It's not too bad. Now let's get perspective. Yeah, that's about 8 or 9 inches or something like that. Now this is not a sword for sissies. It's pretty heavy. Well, feels heavy. It's actually not that heavy. This is just about 2 pounds, a little bit over. Comes really sharp. Obviously not that sharp. Obviously not razor sharp, because you don't want a sword's edge to be razor sharp, because then when you hit against something hard, accidentally probably, you're going to kind of dent it a little bit. Well, hopefully not chip it, but anyway. Cold Steel's swords are all tempered really well in my opinion, and with the Cold Steel Napoleon Saber, I've hit my sword against the scabbard a lot, just because I've just been irresponsibly holding it, you know, at the end right here while I'm swinging around, and maybe the back of it would hit, you know, this part, and then, you know, just nothing would happen. But, you know, the scabbard would get the damage, just because the sheath isn't as, you know, tempered to be springy and stuff. So, as you can see, yeah. Like you buy, like, let's say, a Schrade machete or something, or, you know, let's say, Kershaw or something. You know, most of their stuff is not going to be very springy like that. You know, because it's meant for just kind of like chopping and wood stuff. But, you know, with Cold Steel, most of their swords and machetes, they will be kind of, they will spring back when you slap them on the side. And that's really good for sturdiness. Yeah, so one cool thing about the 1796 Cavalry Saber is that it is sharpened on the back here. There's a slight edge right here. And, you know, it's really cool because, you know, let's say you're blocking and stuff, you know, you can come around and nick somebody with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so, in order to wield this though, you know, people might complain if they don't really, if they're not really adept with, you know, using swords and holding swords, because you can't just grip the handle tight and just, you know, stop it like this. You can, but just like this, the Napoleon Saber and stuff, it doesn't, it just kind of feels hard to stop. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much this is kind of a momentum kind of thing. And you know, it really works. If you really know how to use, you know, your momentum, you can attack and parry in one motion. So, a long time ago I did review the Thompson Saber, and I said that it was pretty much just like this. It's not actually. That one has a little bit of a thinner blade when it comes to the tip, you know, and this one is just, compared to it with cutting, like I'll show later in the video, this one just beats it 10 times over. But is it better than the Napoleon Saber? I still like the Napoleon Saber just because that's me. It's my opinion. But I think a lot of people would like this one better. Just because it's a lot easier to handle, in my opinion. You don't have to be too skilled with, you know, using momentum. As in, it is possible to, you know, just kind of stop it like that. But it does make your hands really tired. Anyway, sharpened about halfway down the blade. Starts, there's the bevel, you might be able to see it. Yeah, right there, a little bit. It's barely showing up on video. But yeah, this one came in a leather scabbard. Actually, I like this a lot actually. A lot of people said, you know, oh, you know, I like the steel one better because it perfectly fit better, you know, and you know, they're probably afraid of it rattling, but I assure you, this does not rattle. And you have this little click at the end to make sure it's in there. Alright, anyway, so let's get to the cutting. I'd say scabbard is made really well. You know, you got these rings, you can put it next to you if you're that inclined. And yeah, so let's check out how well this thing cuts. This probably won't cut it. Oh, it still cut it. Oh, that's cool. Let's see the big one. So yeah, hope you guys, you know, enjoyed that. Yeah, 1796 Light Cavalry Saber. This thing is really good at cutting. You know, if you have the means to buy this, you know, I recommend it. It's a really nice addition to my collection, at least. And I can't believe I can say that now, that I have a collection of swords. But yeah, a lot of people knock cold steel a lot. You know, they're just like, oh yeah, cold steel, quality control. But, you know, it's very rare that you'll find something from Cold Steel that sucks. You know, it might suck to a lot of people who are used to using gymnasium sabers, you know, like foil fencing and stuff, whereas everything is extremely light and whatnot. But the thing is, you know, with at least Cold Steel products, you know, it's just kind of like they require a little bit more strength, and you know, you actually kind of have to almost be a warrior or something to use their products. But yeah, this one, you know, it's not too heavy, doesn't feel too bad in the hand, and it's pretty quick, you know, if you know what you're doing, you know, if you practice enough with swords to actually swing them around without overexerting musculature to slow your own movements down, because it's, you know, it's a skill set, you know what I'm saying? And yes, I'm drinking a cup of fruit. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and like and subscribe. Oh, my theory about why people knock Cold Steel so much is that I think maybe other companies that make swords like Hanwei and maybe Albion or Universal Swords or something, but I think Universal actually probably makes some swords for Cold Steel. I feel like they pay people to review their items, and I don't think Cold Steel does. And because I don't see any major sword reviewer really reviewing Cold Steel stuff, and yeah, or maybe they don't send them for free or something like that. And so that's kind of like maybe people knock Cold Steel because they're bitter that, you know, they can't get a Cold Steel kind of little, I guess, freebie or something like that. So, but yeah, like, man, don't listen to the haters, okay? Like, everything that I've seen from Cold Steel is pretty nice. Everything I have, at least, you know, except for that one time with the gentleman.
Hey, you there? Hey, you at the face. Subscribe, please. Yeah.
Anyway,
Subscribe, please. Yeah, anyway.
The warrior approaches. I'm going right now.
Are you holding it?
Yeah, go. Yeah. Let's go.